Tears of Themis. Uh, howdy, Kyle. It's been a while since we did this. Was it almost a year? Probably, because I remember playing this game, like, last year, October? No, last year, October, because that's when A3 was dying, so I needed an alternative. But yeah, howdy, hi, welcome in, Crispy Chap Chap Kid, how you doing? You're gonna be very lost because there's a lot of lore to catch up on. Also, gosh damn, my A3 SP is being stubborn. I'm managing 1, 2, 3, 4 different things at the moment. Because there's also a Granblue event going on. But hey, maybe all this hyper-focusing is gonna help me stay awake. Because, you know, as much as I do love certain story beats in this game, I'll admit that the dialogue is kind of padded and sleep-inducing. When also paired up with the ambient soundtrack. Oh, God. But yeah. In order to make progress, we have to get through this. Oh, wait, hold on. But howdy, hi, welcome in, guys. How you doing? Hope your time zone's treating you well. Okay, so all the past things have episode numbers, but they also require me to download space. Okay, well that's loading. I don't know how this is gonna go. This is what happens when you make a visual novel game that doesn't have chapters. So I don't know how to pace this. But we're doing it. See? Okay, fine. They all have levels. Each with like a story and then like a battle and then another story. But this one, I don't know. It wants to be the odd one out. Please, never do this ever again. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be. And I'll catch everyone up to speed. Well, my memory's a little foggy, so I'll do my best to catch everyone up to speed. Well, you know, you could have started your motorcycle any time of the day, but you chose now to do it. Suicide crime theme. Yep. Yeah, the first case, somebody was accused of, like, food poisoning a restaurant, and they was, like, being threatened to shut down. So we had to, like, clear the guy's name. Second one, I think somebody got, like, poisoned. And then the third one, it was, like, a child custody struggle or something. And then the fourth one, someone got poisoned. And then the fifth one, someone got poisoned. Well, to be fair, our goal is to find, like, who's producing this, like, mystery drug or something. Or, like, how to expose them, I think. If my memory serves me correctly. But let's see. This does not help. Unregistered citizen. Okay. We found the thing Irene Burke wants. Great. Irene Burke is waiting for you. You can go straight in. Also, she wants Mr. Von Hagen to go in with you. Me? Got it. Yes. Let's go. Yeah. Ah, this lady. Okay, yeah. Her case was, she murdered her adoptive parents because they were abusive. And in all honesty, I think she should have gotten, you know, away with it. I would have let her get away with it. Just goes to show I'd be a bad detective. Or no, I'd be a bad doctor, because doctors have to take the, like, Hippocratic Oath, which means, like, you have to treat someone even if you don't like them. Yeah, I would not be a doctor. Well, that is to say... I could accidentally unplug that person's lips. Okay, wait, let's move on before I incriminate myself. Irene Burke sits calmly behind the glass, looking no different from before. Her eyes flicker between you two a couple of times, as if asking whether you've gotten what she wants. What Irene Burke wants is... photos Irene Burke had stored in the abandoned archive in Hyacinth's headquarters. Tiny memory card and several photos. Can I inspect it? No.
看起来，你们已经找到我要的东西了。
It looks like you found it. Miss Burke, why do you want this?
因为这些
Because it contains the information you want to know. Oh. You and Marius glance at each other. Hey, Raptor, how you doing?
我不明白你的意思。
I don't guess what you're getting at, Miss Burke.
你们不是想要知道
Don't you want to know
我
the
准备
secret I
报
was
给
going
记
to
者
tell
的
the
大
reporter?
料是什么吗？只要读取一下
Read
储
the
存卡
contents of
中
the
的内
memory
容，
card.
你们马上就
You'll
会
see.
明白。
You take out the tablet you have with you and insert the memory card. A large number of files pop up upon accessing the memory card's data. She has 9 hours in the Chow Garden. That's too little. Within these files, a name of a place you're incredibly familiar with appears many times. Opaline River Laboratory. Oh, yeah, that's the laboratory where we found out that they were producing, like, the mystery drug. It's called NXX, which does not sound good if you say it 5 times fast. Oh, yeah, they were also experimenting on people in that laboratory. And that's how we, like, adopted a kid or something. Or no, a kid, like, escaped from there, and then we found him. Ah.
有什么想问的？
Feel
就直
free
接
to
问
ask
吧。
me anything. Okay, I think time for a questioning. There we go. Oh, also, like in Ace Attorney, there's like segments where you can look around, like, an area and investigate certain things. I don't know if they're gonna have one of these in this chapter episode. It's not titled... It's not flagged as an episode, so I really don't know what this is. Intermission? Miss Burke, about this place. You hold up your tablet, showing Irene Burke the okay, like, we don't need this.
这个地方位于红河村，
This place is
是
located
秦
in
山自
Opaline
行成立的
Village.
一家药物
It's
实
a
验
drug
室。
lab that Tyson set up himself.
药物实
A
验室
drug lab?
是研究什么
What
药
kind of drugs do they study?
说出来你们或
Believe
许
it
都
or
不
not,
会相信，
he's developing an
他研发的
immortality
是
drug.
长生不老药。
Also, this is set place sometime in the future. Because we have, like, sometime in the future. We have, like, holographic tablets and stuff. Or, well, the fictional future. I doubt the future in real life is gonna be this pretty. Given how much of a shitstorm it is right now. An immortality drug?
没错，
That's right. What's next? Drug laboratory or immortality drug? How do you know about the laboratory?
秦山是什么时候成立的
When
这
did
家药物
Tyson
实验
Turner
室？
establish this drug lab?
具体的时间我也不
I'm
能确
not
定。
sure exactly
我
when.
到他身边的时间不长，
I haven't been around him for very long.
只知道
All I
大
know
概
is
是在
that it was
2027
probably
年。
in 2027. You hear that, folks? 4 more years. We can stop this story dead in its tracks.
不过这间实验室在今年上
Lab
半
was
年
shut
关
down
停
for a
过一段
while.
时间。
In the first half of this year.
后来因为秦山突
Then,
然患
because of
病，
Tyson's
他又被
sudden
紧急
illness,
启动。
it
他
started
们
up
专门
again.
负责为他研制抗癌
Urgently,
药物。
too. They were dedicated to developing anti-cancer drugs for him.
结果不久前，
However,
这家实验
the
室
laboratory
却被
was
一把
burned
火
out
烧
in
了
a
个干
fire
净。
not long ago. Oh yeah, been there, done that. Wasn't me though.
秦山知道这件事之后，
When he
又
heard
是
that
被
the
气
lab
得
had
吐
been
了好几口
destroyed,
血。
Tyson was so furious that he even vomited blood. So, the person who bound down Opaline River Laboratory was not Tyson Turner? Miss Burke, after the Opaline River Laboratory was back up and running, Besides the anti-cancer drugs, were there any more immortality drugs?
这个我
I
就不清
don't
楚了。
know.
我当
I
时
was
只
just
是被
asked
要
to
求
deal with the
去
lab's
处理
land
红河实
issue.
验室的土地问题。实验室内部
Tyson
的
was
具体运作
responsible for
情
the
况
operation of the
是由
lab.
秦山自己负责的。除了他，
No one but
没人
him
知道
knows
里面
exactly
究
what
竟
was
发生
going
了什
on
么。
in there. So were there not workers in there? Unless they all burnt down with the building? Miss Burke, how did you know that Tyson Turner started the lab to develop immortality drugs?
我也是偶然发现的。
I found that out by accident.
今年年初的时
I
候，
overheard a
我意
conversation
外听
between
到了
Tyson
秦山
and
和许
Simon
平
on
在
the
天台
rooftop
上的对
earlier
话。
this year.
当时他们两
They
个
were
人嚷
yelling
嚷着
about
什
controlled
么管制
substances,
原料、长
immortality
生不老
drugs.
药。许平还向秦
Simon
山勒索了
extorted
大
a
额的
fortune
封
in
口
hush
费。
money from Tyson.
我能看得出来，
I could tell that
秦山
Tyson
当
was
时对
very
许平
upset
非
with
常不满，
Simon, so
所以
所以你向他举荐了王
So
春
you
成，
recommended
并
Jun
靠着这
Choi
件
to
事
him, which gained
获
you
得了秦
Tyson's
山的信
trust?
没错，
That's
成功
right.
解决了他的烦恼之
Since
后
I，successfully
加上
solved
我亲
his
生女儿
trouble,
的身份，
and I was his
秦山逐
biological
步提
daughter,
升了我的职位和
Tyson
权
gradually
限。
promoted me to a higher position and gave me more authority.
也就是在这个过程中，
That's how I
我
learned
得
about
知
the
了
true
关于红
purpose
河
of
实
the
验室
Opaline
成立
River
的真正目
Laboratory.
的。不过秦山最后
Tyson
还是
told
留
me
了一
about the
手。
existence of the
他
lab,
虽然告知了我
but
实
he
验室
didn't
的
tell me
存
the
在，
whole truth.
但最核心的
He never
关
gave
于
me the
实验室内
specifics
部的
about
具
the
体运作
operation of
情
the
况，
lab,
他并没有向我透露。因此，我只
so
能从
I
外
could
部
only
收
gather
集一些
clues
蛛
from
丝
the
马迹，
outside
来推测
and
里面到底
speculate on
发
what
生
was
了什
really
么。
going on in there. Outside? Well, you see, the entire place is just covered in windows, so it's very easy to see inside from the outside.
杭小姐，这
Miss
些文
Burke,
件
do
就
you
是你
mean
收
that
集到
these
的信息
documents
吗
are the information you gathered from outside?
没错，
That's right.
秦山患癌之
After
后，
Tyson got
公司的
cancer,
核心权限
the
被转
authority
移到
over
了
the
我的
company
手
was
上，
transferred to me.
我也因此有了
And
更
that
多
gave
的
me
机
more
会
opportunity
去
to
调查他过
investigate
去
what he
都
had
做
been
了
up
什么。
to.
那么
So,
你都查到了些什么
what？did you find out?
也没什么，
Not much.
主要就是
I
关于
mostly
红河
learned
实
about
验
the
室的人才
specialist he
引
brought
入
in
和材料购
and the
买。
materials he purchased for Opaline River Laboratory.
我在核对过去的账目
I
时
was
发
trying
现，
to reconcile some past accounts and found that
秦山每隔一个季度
Tyson would take
就
a
会乘坐
cruise
一
every
艘
other
名为普
quarter.
路号的游轮出海一次。
Pluto, Omori? Tyson would take a cruise every other quarter on a ship called the Pluto. Quarter year?
而
Quarter
当他回
century?
来的时候，
Be more
账目
specific.
上就会多出一笔名为人员流动和
Every
原料
time
购
when he
入的开
returned,
支。
there would be an additional expense on the books titled Personal Movements and Material Purchases.
这些开支虽然挂靠在海奥
Although
森的
these
名下，
expenses are listed
但
under
我检查过
Hyacinth's
内部
name,
的人员名单
I
以
have
及相应的
cross-referenced
出入
the
库记录。
intranet personnel list and the corresponding incoming and outgoing records. That's a
两方的
lot of
信息是
words
对
that
不
end
上
with
的，
ing.
所以
The information did not match up, so...
所以你认
So
为
you
这
believe
笔
that this
钱
money was used by
是
Tyson
被
Turner
秦
to
山用
recruit
来为
talents
实
and
验室
purchase
招
raw
募人才
materials for the
和购
lab?
买原料的？
没错。
That's right.
也不是没有可能。
Certainly plausible.
不过这目前
Well,
只是我的猜
it's
测而
my
已。
only theory at the
想要
moment.
进一步确
If
认，
I want to confirm,
恐怕还
I'm
需要找到
afraid
一
we
个
still
了
need
解
to
实验
find
室内
someone who's
情的人。
familiar with the internal operations of the lab. Like a researcher? Miss Burke, do you know where Tyson Turner went after his cruise?
这我就不清楚
I
了。
don't.
秦山从来
Tyson
没
never
说过，
told me.
我之前也
and
没有
I
调查到任何
Never
信
found
息。
out.
那关于海奥森
Miss
成立
Burke,
的那家体检
Do
中
you
心
have any information about the
好像
medical
这里
center
知道
that
什么信息。
Hyacinth set up?
体检中
The
心的
lab's
事
run
务
by
一
Tyson
直是
Turner
秦山自己
personally,
在打理，
so I don't know much
所
about
以
it.
这方面我也不。
So...
这样
So it seems that the only way to find out about the operations of the medical center is to find Lo Lear. Vin's photo. Yeah, why do you have that? Give it to me. Those are all the questions about the Opaline River Laboratory. But you still have one question for Irene Burke that hasn't been answered. Miss Burke, this photo. Why did you say that the ones Tyson Turner was trying to get rid of were us?
这张照片
This photo was given to me by Tyson Turner when Opening River Laboratory was reopened.
他嘱咐
He
我
told me to
要
find a
想
way
办
to
法除掉
dispose
这
of
个
this
人，
man because he
因为他
was in his
爱了
way.
他的路。他说这个名叫莫伊的人和另一
Go back! Oh, okay. It's just 3
他说
questions.
这个名叫莫伊的
It's just
人
3 exclamation marks. He said that this Vin Richter, a professional named Hume, and a wealthy contributor were secretly investigating him.
为了永绝后
To
患，
avoid more
只能
trouble,
先下手为
he
强
had。to make the first move.
那剩下的2个人，
What about the other 2 people?
秦山
What
打
did
算
Tyson
怎么处理
Turner
他
intend to do with them?
那2个人
According
按
to
秦山的
Tyson,
说法
they are
已经
no
不需
longer
要
a
处理
threat.
了，因为他
No longer a threat. Why does he think that?
我不清楚。
I don't
但
know.
秦山当时给出
Not
这个
he
结
said
论的
it
时候
really
非常自
confidently.
信，可能
Maybe he was
他还有什
withholding
么
some
秘密并
information
没有
from
告
me.
诉我吧。
Wealthy contributor Tyson Turner mentioned is none other than Marius's brother, Gian von Hagen, I believe. So it seems like he was talking about the previous NXX investigation team. How did he know them? The investigation of X-Note was conducted in secret. Also, why didn't Tyson Turner know about Mr. Wing? Mr. Wing was also a member of the previous NXX investigation team, wasn't he?
不过既然说到了这里，
But now that we're talking about this Mr.
有
Von
件事
Hagen,
你或许
there's
可以
something
去
you
查一
might...
下。
Wait. Well, that's... But now that we're talking about this, Mr. Von Hagen, there's something you might want to look into.
什么事？
What is it?
秦山在让我除
When
掉莫伊
Tyson
的
asked
时
me
候
to，kill Vin
曾经
Richter,
将他的个人
he
账户
gave me
交给我。
access to his personal account to cover the necessary expenses.
我查过那个账户的
I
明
checked the
细，
details on that
每
account.
隔一段时间，
Tyson
秦山
regularly
就会汇
transmitted
出
a
一笔
large
巨
sum of
款，
money to someone,
但他转账对
but I
象的
haven't
信息
specifically
我还没有
verified the
具体核
information
实
of，the recipient,
所
so...
以
我知道，
I see.
具体的转账信
Did
息
you
你
collect
我
the
说起
information on the remittances? Remittances?
都在那些文件里
It's。all in those files.
明白了。
All right. Testimony acquired. Does this imply there's going to be a trial? Please, I hope there's going to be a trial. Those are fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because we gather evidence and then we use it at like a trial. Sometimes. Some chapters don't have trials. Miss Burke, thank you for your cooperation. I have one more request that I hope you will consider.
什么？
What is it? When we file charges against Tyson Turner and Hyerson, I hope you can testify against him as a witness.
杭小姐，我知道
Miss
你有很
Burke,
多顾虑，
I know you have your concerns, but
秦山必须为他的
Tyson
所作
Turner
所为付
must
出代
pay
价
for what he has done.
我想这一
I'm
点
sure you want to see
应
that
该
as
也是
well.
你想要看到的才对。
Irene Burke stares quietly at the two of you.
我听说你接下了我的案子，成为了我的
I
辩护
heard you're
律
now...
师，对吗？
I heard you're now my defense attorney. Is that right? That's right. After the death of the Burke couple, Edwin Burke's parents inherited the estate and some of their accounts. Irene Burke then filed a civil action lawsuit against Edwin Burke's parents in connection with the legacy, and you took on this unpromising case.
为什么要这么做？
Why did you do
你是
this?
在可怜我吗？
Are you taking pity on me? No. First of all, as an attorney, it's my job to take cases. Miss Burke, I promise you that I would get you the justice you deserve. There's no doubt that you need to pay for what you have done, but likewise, you deserve to be treated fairly and justly for what has happened to you. So defending your legal rights on the court as your defense attorney is what I have to do. Oh yeah. You know, yeah, she killed 2 people, but to be fair, those people were assholes. So, yeah.
你这么做有意义吗？
Is it worth it? Worth it or not, I'll fight till the end. I promise you. Irene Burke seems to have shown a faint smile.
陆总，你们知道吗？
Mr. Von Hagen,
待在看守所
during
的
my
这段
time
日子，
here...
是我这20几年来
Oh, like the Punisher?
睡得最安稳的时候。
I mean, I guess. Well, like, no, Yeah, the people she killed were her abusive foster parents. I forget what they did, but it was, like, really bad and messed up, and I, like, agreed. I was like, can we give her a light sentence? Murder charge only applies if she kills people, and I don't think those disgusting scumbags deserve to be counted as people. Type of situation. I had the most peaceful sleep I've ever had in over 20 years. After saying that, Irene Burke stands up and leaves the meeting room without hesitation. Oh. Does this mean she
答应了吗？
agreed? I think so.
情况我大概都了解了。
I see. Upon returning to the waiting room, you and Morrison... Yeah.
红河实验室以及青山。
A lot of, like, the black text boxes are kind of unnecessary. I'll have someone investigate Opaline River Laboratory and Tyson Turner's murder attempt right away.
你们两个辛苦了。
Thank you for your help.
啊，客气了。
Whatever you need. Captain Morgan, please keep us informed on any progress.
自然。
Of course.
行家和这边的
Now
事
that
暂时
Irene
告一
Burke's
段
matter
落
is settled,
我准备先
I
回去
think I'm going to
查一
focus
查
on the
他手里
account she
的账号
mentioned.
好了，姐姐。
Miss,
接下
what's
来
your next
你
move?
准备做什么？
It's been a few hours since we split up. You should have found something too. I want to inform everyone of the information we've gotten so far. And then see if anyone needs an extra hand.
也是。
That makes sense. You take out your phone and send a brief summary of the leads to the NXX group, along with a note that you are ready to help. Mr. Wing? It's a short message. He just typed a thumbs up emoji. Cool. Could you come to the Mutual Aids Group meeting place in South Stellis? There's something I need your help with. Okay. South Stellis. Wait, why is... Oh, okay. I forget what this place is. Oh, maybe we haven't been here before. The Hyacinth Employee Rights Aid Group. Groups. Oh! Whoa, that hurts. Meeting places in a neighborhood in South Stellis. Oh, that was a painful sentence. After reading Artem's message, you immediately head there. 16 serious or nervous group of people. Instead, you were greeted with chaos.
哎呀，左律师，你看你又年轻又有实力，交给你，我们很放心。
Oh no. Look at you, Mr. Wing. A talented young man. We're so lucky to have you.
哎呦，是啊，
Exactly.
我们忙活了这么久
After all this
可算是
time,
等来了个
we
大救
finally
星
have a savior.
哎，我说左律师，
Hey, Kitten, how you
今天一
doing?
定要上光去我家吃顿饭，让我
Thanks for the
好好交代
Vaseline.
你一下。
Yes.
Mr. Wing, you must come to my place for a meal today. Give me a chance to show you my gratitude.
Well, what was that? Accent. Gratitude. Not far away, Artem is surrounded by a group of enthusiastic men and women. They're praising the young and talented man in front of them. Occasionally, you can hear some thoughtful inquiries of, do you have a girlfriend and what kind of lady do you want? As for Artem, he responds politely to everyone, but as his partner, you can tell that he's awkward and helpless. I didn't know someone as fertile as Mr. Wing also has weaknesses. I mean, he's only human after all. Seemingly sensing your gaze, Artem turns around and looks in your direction. Then he hurriedly excuses himself and walks towards you.
你来了。
Ah, you're finally here. Mr. Wing, are you okay?
Artem tells you about his wonderful experience. It's a simple story. Immediately after Artem revealed his identity, those who had seen him in the media headlines were all excited. He thrillingly expressed their expectations as if they could predict Artem's winning big in court. If you look at it from another perspective, it's their affirmation of your ability. I wish they would have done it differently. So, why did you call me in? It took me a bit of time to deal with the matters earlier, so I'm worried about the progress of the investigation. Things will speed up a little more if we team up. And having you around will curb the curiosity and excitement, especially about personal issues. Eh? Well, okay, so, how's your investigation going so far? Seeing the atmosphere getting awkward, we quickly changed the topic. I've contacted about 2/3 of the suspicious people Luke mentioned, except for the ones who didn't show up today. That's actually enjoyed a lot. Nice. If I can find a way, maybe I'll consider hosting that for a movie night. I know I have to wait for we have to wait for like a year or something before it becomes free game since it's still new. But yeah, what did you like about it, Raptor? Nothing useful has been obtained so far. Does that mean Luke was wrong? Oh, okay, noted. Oh yeah, didn't they use like actual animatronics for like the movie? And like they're really like well designed and stuff? I'm watching it. Yeah, that's a really cool detail. You know, I'm kind of happy that we're getting a lot of really good video game movies over the years. Like, Dad was here to see it with me? Aw. Wait, Raptor, can your dad see it with you? Or... I'll spin it again. Oh, okay, yeah. If you don't want to talk about it here, then don't worry. I can't draw any conclusions until I finish contacting all the people on the list. How many people are left to contact? 2. There they are. Artem points to a corner. I know. Let's talk to them. Cap-wearing youth. Ah, there we go. Concerning Jovi Vance. Is that the kid that we adopted? I forget. Mr. Wing, let's ask her. Oh wait, let's ask her. Huh. Sure. And rushes straight at you. Oh no! What man? Mr. Wing, watch out! Watch out! Hey, I said it first. The powerful impact nearly knocks you out. A warm embrace surrounds you. How are you doing? Are you okay? I'm okay. That's a relief. Mr. Wing, she snuck me something when she bumped into me. Snuck you something? Yes. Yeah. You spread out your palm to show Artem the thing you nabbed in the chaos. It's a crumpled note with only a few words written on it. Unit 13, 306, Best Homes. Oh no, it's one of those... Oh no, we get like these weird handwritten like letters in the mail. It's like, oh hey, are you looking to sell your property? Go. Live action. I was hoping it'd be live action. Not sure how that would work. Well, you know, Right? Hope for the best, but also prepare for the worst, I say. Like Lord of the Rings? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Mr. Wing, shall we... Yes. Well, excuse me, princess. Artem looks in the direction the young woman is going.
我们跟上去，
Let's follow her.
或许
Maybe
他知道赵飞
she
在哪
knows。where Vance is. Oh no, Joey Vance is the other guy that went missing. Oh, that cap-wearing youth. I feel like I've been gaslit. This youth does not look very healthy. May I trouble you for a moment? What's up?
你好，
We're
我
from
们是特
Themis
密
Law
斯事务
Firm,
所的律师，负
and
责
we're
处理
in
所
charge of the
谓
lawsuit
向
you
海王
filed
森
against
提起的维权
Ryerson.
诉讼。关于案子的具体
There's
细
some
节，
details about the
有
case
些
that
地
we'd
方
like to
我
confirm
们希
with
望
you.
能和你确认一下。
Can't wait for Sonic
不
thing.
知道你现在是否
Wait, did I finish my thought about how we got like good video game movies? Sorry, I'm like all over the place. But like if I didn't, then like we got Detective Pikachu, we got the Sonic movie, then we got the Mario movie, and well, the FNAF movie looks pretty promising, I guess. So yeah, we're on a good track. I'd say we're like we're past the point of making an original story and just like slapping the name on it. Oh right, yeah, Last of Us. I sometimes forget that's a thing. I'm sorry. Something like the live-action Mario movie. Yeah.
你们为什么要找我？
Why me? Because... Looks away.
终于，你们还是找到我这天选之子了。
I feel like this guy needs a different portrait. Ah, finally. You found me. I am the chosen one. Huh?
Huh?
The chosen
天
one?
选之子，没错，
Yes.
我知道。
I was born to
我
save
生
the
来就
world.
是要拯救世界，
I've been waiting.
所以我一直在等
Oh
待着。
god, he's a chuny. Painful agonizing. Oh, right. We wanted to watch Road to El Dorado when we went to Florida, but they didn't have it on the Netflix. Heckin' scam.
等待着那个时
But there is a full-length YTP of like the entire movie, so we just watched that instead. For this moment to come. Save the world? Yeah, I like the Undertale soundtrack too. Artem quietly looks at the guy for a few seconds.
这位
Hi,
天选之子，
chosen one.
请问拯救世
Are
界的
you the only one
只有一
here
个
to
人。
save the world? What's Mr. Wing doing? After thinking it through, you realize why Artem asked him that. He's trying to follow his theme to get some clues from him. Yeah, we didn't need that past text box. That's why I'm not reading some of these black text boxes, because they're just filler and padding and inflation. You have the power of God at your fingertips and you choose to watch inflation.
当然不了。
Of course not.
事主向来都会
Savior's
有
always
意
had
识
loyal
重视的追
followers,
随
and I'm no exception.
你们看，
They're my
就是他。
followers. He lifts his chin slightly and points to the mutual aid group. Do you have a follower named Jovi Vance?
当然，
Yes.
他
He's a brave
可是
man.
一位白领
One in a million.
除了我之
He's
外
the best in my
他是
group.
这个队伍中
Besides
最
myself,
出
of
色的
course. A brave man? Hugh and Artem secretly see. Oh,
但这位勇者现在在什么地方？
where's this brave man now?
他被命运拦住了
His
去路，
destiny is standing in
如
his
今只
way,
能在无人的
so
地方
now he
暗
can
自
only mourn in no man's land. He So a live-action Metroid movie, as long as we have the giant space pterodon dragon. Yep. I feel like a live-action Metroid movie could work. It's like the Alien movies, except you can put up a fight. More of a fight. And I'm pretty sure it would be interesting.
但好在，还有幸运的女神陪伴着他。
Fortunately, he's accompanied by the goddess of luck. Huh? Does he mean Jovi Vance is hiding somewhere and is accompanied by a woman? Xenomorphs. Yeah. I hate xenomorphs. You know how they, like, do the thing with the eggs? That is... No. No. I hate parasites of any kind. Whether they're bug-shaped or human-shaped. Maybe a predator from... I'm gonna say... Not bad. Yeah. Yeah, because the predators aren't, like, bad guys, right? They just hunt for sport. Where's this no man's land, and who is this goddess of luck?
无人的地方，
Somewhere that is safe, of course. As for the goddess of luck,
至于
suddenly turns towards you and gives you a mysterious look.
他
She's been right there with you. Huh? I kind of lost the direction this conversation was taking. Okay. Let's go chase after that lady. Follow the lady. Unit 13. Best homes. This must be the place on the note. Mr. Wing, shall we go straight to 306? Autumn ponders for a moment.
暂时不必。
No.
我们不清楚对方的具体
We
身
know
份，
nothing about her
也不确
identity,
定赵飞
and
是否就
I'm
在
not
里。
sure if Vance is inside.
这种情况下，
Rushing in would be a
贸然
risky
间
move.
还是谨慎一些比较好。
It's better to err on the side of caution. Oh, right, yeah. Last time we rushed into a building, we got, what's it called? Chloroformed. And almost died. That's true. In that case, how about we check with the residents of the building so we can get some information that may help us make a call?
我也是这么想的。
That's what I'm thinking too. Actually, yeah, that is a good call. They're like, hey, do you know this person that lives in this apartment unit? And they're like, oh yeah, that's my neighbor. It's like, okay, coast is clear. Oh no, they just moved in here. I saw them moving in some suspiciously large barrels inside. They're red and had like a flame symbol on them. Who should we go for first? Perhaps we can... Before Autumn could finish the sentence, a male voice rings out not far behind him.
那边的两个年轻人，你们是什么人？
Hey,
站在我们楼
you
道口
two.
做什么？
What are you doing here? Huh? Huh? You glance in the direction of the voice and see an old man slowly approaching. Pff, wow, rude. Just because he's an old man, he slowly approaches us?
因为一起委托的需要，
Hello.
所以在这附近收集一些
We're
信息。
attorneys from Themis Law Firm. We're collecting some information for a case.
我
We
们并没有
don't mean
恶
any
意，
harm.
您不用紧张。
You can trust us.
律师委
Attorneys.
托。
Case? What? This guy has a fushigi. The old man takes a look at your attorney badges. A look crosses his face. He seems to have suddenly thought of something.
莫非你们是帮306的
Are
文
you
化
the lawyers who are
向
helping
海尔森
Elena
索要
White of
赔
Room
偿的律
306
师
claim
吗？
compensation from Hyerson?
306. Elena White. Hyerson. Could she be the young lady from earlier? This can't be a coincidence. You and Autumn both exchanged a look. Yes, we're the attorneys representing Elena White. We're here to gather some information so that we can help her with the case.
I
原来是
see.
这样。
Sorry about
不好意思
earlier.
啊，我看
I'm
你
a
们是
little
生
wary
病
when I see new
所以就
faces
警惕
around
了
here.
既然你们
Since
是帮
you're
助文
helping
化的律
Elena,
师，
I'll tell you anything I know. I'm Woods, the building manager, by the way. I know everything about the residents of this building. And I know that none of the residents are evil.
I see. Here's your chance. Yeah, we did not need that text box. Another investigation?
Since you're helping Elena, I'll tell you anything I know.
Oh. Okay. Elena White. Mr. Woods, do you know Elena White well?
Elena's father and I have been acquaintances for many years, and I've watched Elena grow up. She's very smart and steady. She could have a great future. But because of her father's matter...
Her father's matter? Is it related to Hyerson?
Aside from his evil company, what else could it be? Mr. White was such an optimistic person. If he hadn't got to Hyerson, he wouldn't have jumped off the building.
Wait, Mr. White? Wait, Mr. White? Making drugs? Huh. This sounds familiar.
Hyerson didn't want to be responsible for Mr. White's death. They even blamed it on his fragility. I think his death is due to Hyerson's exploitation. No, don't let him cook. Poor Elena. Her mother died young, and now her father has killed himself.
Oh yeah, also, mature content warning. I don't think they show anything too graphic, so we should be fine. But there is just mentions of, like... I think some mentions of self-harm as well, but yeah. Mature content. But to be... Wait, is my stream marked as, like, mature or, like, intended for certain audiences? I hope so. Mainly to, like, filter out the underage perps, but, yeah. So, Elena White is also a victim of Hyerson employees jumping off buildings? Wait, that was a trend? Maybe her purpose for bringing us here is actually related to Jovi Vance.
Mr. Woods,
has there been anything unusual about Elena White lately?
Unusual? There is something unusual, but it's not exactly about her. It's more of a family matter.
Her family?
Well, at least I think. She secretly hid someone in her house. A man.
Oh! The man. Oh no. I wish the text box just said, man? Question mark. Mr. Woods, why do you suspect Madalena White has hidden someone in her house?
Because I saw her do it. A relative of my wife sent some fruit and vegetables 2 days ago, and I thought of sharing some with Elena. When I went to her place to deliver the food, she was having lunch, but strangely the table was set for 2.
Who knows, maybe she's trying to bulk up.
But most importantly, the moment she opened the door, I clearly heard a man's voice.
That doesn't prove anything, right? What if she was just treating a friend that day?
The only person who came to the door that day was Elena. I asked her if there was someone else in the house, but she hesitantly denied it. If she was treating a friend, why would she be so secretive?
That's a bit strange. You just said that you heard a man's voice when Elena White opened the door. Did you hear what they were talking about?
I'm old, and I can't hear so great. I only vaguely heard Emma seemingly call him Jay.
O-V-I space V-A-N-C.
而那个男人则回了他
The
一
man
句
responded
骂
by
什么呢
I'll hide or something like that.
剩下的我就没听见了。
Couldn't make out the rest. Jay hide? Was it? Key information acquired.
两位律师，
Please help talk to
你们可要
Elena.
好好劝劝我
Don't
们
let her
的
do
孩子
anything stupid.
千万不能让她走。什么人能
She
了？
has to learn who she
什么人
can
不
and
能
cannot mess around
她得
with.
想清楚啊！
We'll
您
be
放心
sure to pass it on to
您
her.
的心意，我们会。
Pass on? Would you?
那你
Thanks.
们还有
Is
什
there
么想
anything
问
else
的
you
吗
want to ask me? That's all for now. Thank you, Mr. Woods. We'll go and meet Elena White. Meet Elena White in room 306. White in room
那就
306.
麻烦二位了。
Thank you for helping her. Objected. Okay, we're here. Wait. Room 306 of building. What is it? Nothing. It's just everything's going unusually well this time.
所以你担心这
Are
其中
you
有诈？
worried that it's a trap? I guess so. Yeah. Last time I was with you on a solo investigation, we got gassed and captured. We were tied to that chair and were beaten up. I felt bad about it.
别怕，
Oh
我
yeah,
们这一次本来就
I
不是在
almost
查什么复
died.
杂的案件，只是找人，为什
Don't
么顺
be.
利也很正常。
We're just looking for someone, not investigating a complicated case. It's normal for it to go so smoothly.
况且赵飞本来就是在向我们求救，
Vance was seeking help,
那当我出现在
so
互
it
助组
made
的时
sense that
候，
he'd put out a message to lure us over.
他会主动放出信息
When
引
I
我
showed
们
up
过
at
来
the，group,
这也很正常。再说了，
worst case scenario,
即使真的发生了什
if
么，
something does
还有
happen,
我在，
I'm
我
here
会保
with
护
you,
你的。
and I'll protect you. Thank you, Mr. Wing.
那我们开始行
Let's
动
get
吧。
on the move. I know. Elena White. Hidden secret.
两位律师，你们可算
You're
来了。
finally here.
我刚刚还在担
I was
心
worried that you
你们
didn't
是
get
不是
my
没看懂
hints.
我的暗示。
I'm. You gave us your home address. I think it was very obvious what it was. It wasn't in Braille or anything. Hi. Are you Elena White?
没错，是
Yes.
我。
It's
两位快
me.
请进吧，
Come in, please.
飞哥已经等你们很久
Jay's
了。
been waiting for you. You and I can freeze for a moment. I know.
两位律师快请进吧
Please,，come
飞
in.
哥已经等你们很久了
Jay's。waiting for you. Who's
Ah.
Jay?
就是赵飞，
Oh,
他之前一直躲
that's
在我这里。
Jovi Vance. He's been hiding here.
既然如此，
I see.
文小姐，
Miss
麻烦你
White,
带路吧。
please lead the way.
好，
Sure. As soon as you enter the room, you see Jovi Vance sitting on the couch. He looks much more haggard, and the dark circles under his eyes are enormous.
做律师，律师小姐，你们终于来了。
Wait, yeah, I do not remember you looking like this. Wow. Oh, Mr. Wing, Miss, you're finally here.
我等了你们好久。
Been waiting for you two for a while.
赵飞先生，
Mr.
关
Vance,
于周南案子的真
about
相，
Naomi Anderson's case.
报道我已
I
经看
saw
到
the
了。
news. No, he
等等，
had to. Oh my God, he is. Well, he's hiding from someone, so I guess he had it done to him. Joey Vance couldn't finish his sentence. He lowers his head and his shoulders tremble slightly. Mr. Vance, we're so sorry.
谢谢，
I'm okay.
也感谢两位
Thank you
还给
both for
楠楠一
bringing
个金
justice to
牌。
Naomi.
按照我们之前的约
According
定，
to our agreement. Jovi Vance takes out a package from under the sofa.
我之前留下的自白
I'm
信，
sure you two have read the confession letter I left. Yes.
这就是徐平
This
寄
is the
给我的
box
东西。
Simon mailed to me. the inventory records of Hyacinth's raw materials, some raw material samples, and Simon's confession video, and also his apology video too. Elena. Jovi Vance gestures to Elena White, who excuses herself. Artem takes the package and goes to the items. And then he sends the memory card to Simon Bloodworth's confession. It has 3 parts. In the first part, Bloodworth confirmed Vance's speculation about the cause of his father's death after a brief introduction of himself. He admitted to having illegally sold controlled substances to Gordon Grant, and said that he had received death threats from Tyson Turner because of this. The reason Tyson Turner wanted to get rid of him so much was because he had stumbled upon a secret that should never have come to light. In the second part, Bloodworth mentioned that Turner brought a batch of raw materials in 2026 and demanded that he put them in one of their large product lines. Okay guys, when 2026 rolls over, be careful what you buy. The line was later split into 3 different lines. It's always so funny to see these games that are like, or like any form of media that's set in the future, and then like we end up getting there. Like isn't the Jetsons set in like the 2000s or something? The line was later split into 3 different lines, with target customers including stealth customers, VIP clients, and a certain segment of youth. Bloodworth accidentally sold some of the raw materials to Gordon Grant, and thus he learned that what he previously thought were subpar materials actually had anti-aging effects. Back to the Future. I actually never watched that. Ooh, should we add that to the watch party list? I should change the name of the channel so to, like, clarify. After a bit of digging, he learned that this particular batch of raw materials was purchased by a man named Lo Lear. According to Irene Burke, Tyson Turner founded the Opaline River Laboratory in 2027 to develop the immortality drug. The text was lagging. In the third part, Bloodworth elaborated on how he helped Turner forge the inventory records in order to mix in the raw materials. He also attached the real inventory records for future viewers' convenience. At the end of the video, he instructed Jovi Vance to hand over everything in this package to the police and disclose what Tyson Turner had done, if and when he disappears from this world. Finally, the most crucial gap in the chain of evidence against Hyacinth is filled. Controlled substance. This is great. You and Artem carefully wrap up all the evidence. Then you turn to Jovi Vance. Mr. Vance, based on your confession letter, I still have some questions for you. Okay. My god, this pose, man. Vengeance. Vengeance. Tyson Turner got sick because you put the controlled substances that Simon Bloodworth left for you into his food, right? Yes. But I still have one more question. Why did you choose to use those controlled substances? According to Simon in the video, it only makes people healthier, right? No, that's not true. I was told that the controlled substances that Tyson Turner mixed in not only contain their assumed immortality benefits, but also strong side effects. It can affect the normal secretion of human hormones, and in severe cases, it can even cause irreversible damage to the nervous system and internal organs. Because of those strong side effects, I decided to use them to take revenge on Tyson Turner. Those side effects sound just like what NXX can do. So the substances that were mixed in were really... Who told you all this? It was the delivery man. The one who gave me Simon's belongings. Delivery man? Okay, that's another plot point. Okay, Well, we'll go through that later. Mr. Vance, why would you believe a delivery man? At first, I didn't believe him. I just thought he was just talking. But then he told me all the information accurately. And he knew everything about my father. Yeah, that is hella sus. He encouraged me to seek justice for myself and my father. Those were the dark days when we were suppressed by Hyerson. Tyson Turner contacted the media and deliberately distorted the facts. Thus we were reviled by others. Oh yeah, for context, Hyerson is like this drug company that was founded by Tyson, I guess. So, and like, yeah, they're bad people. So, you know, it was bound to happen that one of them would get poisoned. You know, talk shit, get hit. He's the only one who believed me and the mutual aid team. So, in other words, this delivery man sort of incited Jovi Vance to get rid of Tyson Turner. Do you remember what the delivery man looked like? Not really. He was wearing a hat that covered his whole face. We call that a mask. I'm pretty sure you call that a mask or a helmet. But I remember he was male, had dark hair, and his voice was a bit hoarse. Oh, yeah. He also smelled like chemicals. Maybe he was doing some kind of research. If he smelled like chemicals, I advise you to get yourself checked out. Don't know if you were exposed to a second-hand exposure. Doing research. In other words, this man was cooking. Mr. Vance, why did you run away in secret? Because I felt like I was being watched by someone. I also found a hidden camera in my house. Well, it wasn't a hidden camera. It wasn't hidden for long because I found it. Anyways, the hidden camera reminded me of what Simon mentioned in the video. So I had no choice but to do this. So, why did you choose to hide here? Because in this world, other than my parents and Naomi, the most important person, the only one I can trust is Elena. Jovi Vance laughs bitterly, his eyes full of hopelessness. Her experience was very similar to mine. We supported and encouraged each other through the toughest days. A mutual aid group. So, upon realizing I was being watched, my first reaction was to go to her. Then I thought about leaving. After all, with Simon's stuff on me, I was in danger at all times. But Elena wouldn't let me leave. She also went to the mutual aid group every day to check if anyone came looking for me. And she was the one that told me about Mr. Wing's appearance today. So you let her bump into us on purpose so you could lure us here? Yes. I really should thank her. Oh, I think I remember. Naomi is his dead girlfriend. Yeah, his girlfriend died from a quote-unquote drug overdose, but actually she was, you know, drugged by someone else. Wait, no. That wasn't this case. I'm thinking of a different case with a similar-looking guy. Tears of Themis, you need more generic NPC portraits. I know you had your reasons, but it is the fact that you intended to poison Tyson Turner. I'm sure you knew that would be the outcome. I understand. I'll turn myself in. I'm a man free of worry now. I'm working on the case for the mutual aid group, and I'll make Tyson Turner and Hyerson pay for their deeds. Thank you, Mr. Wing.
客气了。
It's my
走吧。
duty.
我送你去警局。
Now, please allow me to take you to the police station. With that, Jovi Vance stands up ready to leave.
飞哥，
Are you
你要走了吗？
leaving, Jay? Yes.
老华，
Thank you for taking me in.
这段时间，谢谢。
你不用对我这么
It
客
was
气，
my pleasure,
这都是我自愿
and
的。
I'll not regret it.
还有，
And Jay,
飞哥，
I will
我会
wait
等
for
你
you.
回来的。
Oh. Ah.
这样，关于赵飞和许平的调查，也可以暂时告一段落了。
The investigation into Jovi Vance and Simon Bloodworth is now closed. Yes, it's a huge relief. What are you going to do next? What's next? I guess I can ask Dr. Richter and Luke if they need any help. After all, there is strength in numbers. True.
你啊，
Typical
一直都是这
you.
样。
What?
哦，没什
Nothing.
么。你想帮忙可以，
It's good that you want to
但
help,
今天就算
but
了吧。
today is not going to work. Why?
你看看窗外，
Look out the window. Through the window in the hallway, you see that the formerly blue sky has changed to an orange at some point. It's already so
所以
late.
今天先回去好好休息吧。有什么
Let's
事
go home and get some
明天再
rest.
说。
We'll talk tomorrow. Okay. Taking out your phone, you type in the information you got from Jovi Vance and send it to the group. You soon received a reply from Luke. Want to join me tomorrow? It's a text message, huh? I don't need a filter for that. I found Lo Lear's place in North Stellis. Okay. Do I actually have to go to sleep? Oh, there's a progress bar at the bottom. I am... Okay. Okay. You got me. That's totally my fault. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry I chewed you out, but still... This game throws a lot of information in front of your face. I was not gonna notice the progress bar at the bottom of the screen. So, okay, so there is some indication of how long this is gonna take. We're almost halfway there. Good, and we're only like an hour in. And I'm fine. I'm feeling fine with it. I'm not too lost in the story. Well, to be fair, I was never lost in the story. I just didn't know how to read this. Whatever this isn't an episode. It's an investigation. In the early morning, you arrive at Lo Lear's place in North Stellis at the agreed time. Another show called Echo? Interesting. What's it about? Once you get downstairs, you see Luke waiting at you. Yes, investigate Luke Pierce. Hey, Luke. Oh yeah, his birthday is coming up. I have it saved on my phone. Oh wait, no. Oh no, Lucian. That's for Mr. Love. Yeah, Luke's birthday is December 5th, so that's next month. Never mind. We still got time. Good morning. Good morning. Luke, you haven't told me how you found out where Lo Lear lives.
我能查到他的住处。
It's all thanks to a detective friend of mine. Lo Lear is an unregistered person, just as I suspected. My friend and I spent a lot of time sifting through and verifying the information about him. Eventually, we ascertained that he lives here. Good job, Luke. It's no biggie. But I couldn't find out Lo Lear's whereabouts after he left the medical center. You couldn't? Is he missing? Or he's hiding somewhere. My friend is tracking him down and will let us know if there's any news. That's rated TV MA ever since the Netflix shows. Is that like... Oh, that's TV mature, right? Ah, interesting. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to ratings. I just watch stuff. Did you find anything else about besides that? We also found out that he has a sister. During the investigation, I sort of felt that someone has deliberately covered up the information about Lo Lear's sister. Covered up? Yeah. Every time we tried to follow this trail, it would somehow break. That's why I wanted to come straight to Lo Lear's place today. Maybe I'll find something here. As a lawyer, I have to remind you that this is trespassing. I know. But desperate times call for desperate measures. We have too little information about him. Don't worry. I have notified the administrator of this area, and I'll also leave my contact information before leaving. If he must hold me accountable, I'll have to accept it. If that day comes, I'll take my share of responsibility. Okay, let's get to business. Time's flying by. Okay. Let's go. It's a dark, shabby bungalow, which is filled with all kinds of junk. Judging by the traces in this house, the last time Lo Lear appeared here should be the day he went to the medical center to copy the... data. Yeah, my gosh. Yeah, I don't like when they do this. It's like, oh, here's a big text box. Wait, okay, let's see how I would format that. Judging... Yeah, you could have had this be like one sentence, and then do that in the next text box. So you don't have just one text box that has one word. After that, he hasn't had to come back here. He hasn't have had. Daredevil named Kingpin. Hey, Kingpin! Oh, okay, I know what the show is gonna be about, and it's definitely not gonna be about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby! There were, like, a lot of variations of that meme. I remember there was, like, a General Grievous one, but I can't find it anymore. And I'm sad. It's not about the money, Batman. It's about the Mets, baby, the Mets. Come on, go, the Mets! Get a home run! There's a Joker one. And, I think there was an Evangelion one, too. With Into the Spider-Verse. Ooh, okay, good. We're investigating now. Hey, look. Looks like there's something pressed under the kettle's mat. Huh? Really? No wonder it's bulging out a little. Luke picks up the kettle on the mat, and you pull out the thing that was pressed underneath for a closer look. It's that? A photo album? It's a 50-50 coin toss if you want to look in there. In his hands is a very worn photo album. Then again, this is like 2020... This is past 2020 something, and any physical photos are probably, like, weird. Say, you're welcome. Daredevil, nice. Yeah, I don't know much about Daredevil other than the fact that he's like blind. And he was, because back during my childhood, me and my sister had like this Marvel game. It was like a fighting game with like a bunch of Marvel characters. And like Daredevil was like an unlockable character or something. That's the end of my knowledge. That's how we find scenes. Interesting. This is the previous owner. You open the album inside, a photo of a little boy and a teenage girl.
希望弟弟出人
I
头
hope that my brother becomes
家里的
successful
一切
and that
平
we're
安
all
顺
safe
遂
and sound.
希望
I
姐姐
hope
不
my
再
sister
操
will quit
劳
overworking herself,
会
and
努力
I'll
让
try
姐
to
姐
let her
过
live
上
a
好
decent
日子
life. Is this a photo of siblings? Could this little boy be Lo Lear?
有可能
It's possible.
这么看来
Looks like that's his sister next
旁
to
边
him.
这个就是他姐姐了吧？
Disney's Marvel. Oh, yeah. Well, at least according to this photo, the two siblings have a good relationship. Okay. It's so tight. This drawer won't open.
Oh?
Huh? Luke pulls the handle of the drawer on the hutch, using a bit more strength this time.
好像是柜
Looks
子
like
里有什么
something
东
is
西卡
getting
住
stuck
了。
inside the hutch. I'll try again.
我再试试。
Luke forcefully pushes the drawer in and yanks it out again. There's a clicking sound on the drawer, as if some hard object has hit the wood. Then, with a crash, the drawer and all the things inside come out. Oh, no wonder it was stuck. There are a lot of things stuffed in here. Glass bottles, beakers, wide-mouthed jars. There are even 3 empty alcohol burners. The small drawer is filled with all kinds of chemistry equipment. I thought Mr. White killed himself. Is Lo Lear trying to cook?
看上去是的。
It seems
这
like
些
it.
实验器材很显然是在匆忙中被塞入抽屉的。
These stuff? No, that's bad grammar. I'm sorry. The stuff was obviously stuffed in a drawer in a hurry. That's also an awkward sentence. These items were obviously crammed inside that drawer in a hurry.
不然的话不可能摆得这么乱。
Otherwise, there's no way they'd be arranged so messily.
看，有个
Look,
广口瓶内
the
壁，
wide mouth
还有
jar
些
has a
液
bit
体
of
干涸
residue
以后
left on
留
the
下的痕
inside.
迹。
There must have been liquid in there that dried up.
这说明
That
肖人把它
means
扔进抽屉
Lo
的时候，
Lear didn't wash it out all the way when he threw it into the drawer. So the question is, what kind of cooking was he doing? Experiments. Aside from equipment
做实验
and
除
raw
了器材、
materials,
原料，
experiments
还
also
需要大
require a
量的
lot
实
of
验数
data
据。
collection.
会不
Could
会
it
他
be
想
that the
做的实
experiment he
验
wanted to do was
和他
related
拷
to
走
the
的那
data
批
he
数据有
copied?
关？
What's this? Are those Lo Lear's notes? Well,
似乎是某种研
it
究记
seems to
录
be。some kind of study record. Each page notes the date. The earliest one goes back to 2026. 2026. The year Tyson Turner started mixing illegal substances into the product line?
看来他记录的很用心。
These notes are quite meticulous. There are a lot of chemical formulas. Was he working on something?
N2X 的活性特性，配比与稳定性研究方法。
NXX. Wait, how does he say it?
N2X 的活性特性，
N to
配
X.
比与稳定性研究方法。
N to X. Sounds better than A and X. Active properties. Methods of proportioning and stability studies of NXX. Was he
他是在研究 N2X
studying
吗？
NXX? Wait. If he was working on NXX, take a shot every time they say that. Did Tyson Turner know about it?
也有一种可能。
There's also... Oh my god, there it is again!
在为前山
That's
研究
4 shots.
NX
There's also the possibility that Lo Lear may be working on NXX for Tyson Turner.
我记得你昨天的
I
口供
remember
信
you
息里
mentioned
提到
yesterday
过
that the illegal
前
substances
山混入
Tyson
产
Turner
品线
mixed
的
into
原
the
料
product
功
line
效
were similar
与
in
N2X 很相似。
potency to NXX. 5.
而按照许平的
And
说法
according，to Simon,
这批原
the
料都来自
ingredients
肖
are
人
from。Lo Lear.
那或许所谓的
So
购入
maybe the
只是一
purchase is
种
just
借
an
口。
excuse. And Tyson Turner mixed into the product line was Lo Lear's research findings. But this is purely conjecture. We still need to find Lo Lear and ask him about it to be sure. History class about the origins of the Starbucks logo. Ooh, yeah, like, wasn't it really different from the one we know, like, now? I know that the Apple logo, like, went through a lot of transformation and, like, simplification over the years. Like, originally, it was Steve Jobs sitting under an apple tree, right? This is purely conjecture. We still need to find Lo Lear and ask him about it to be sure. One more thing. Huh? Hey, there's a stack of paper on the shelf. Luke slightly raises his hand and hands you a stack of paper. Let's see. You gently blow off the dust that you accumulated on the pages. Are these experimental records? Opaline Village Lab Notebook. Subject number 1. Page after page as the chill overtakes you. This is not just a record, but rather an entire report on the tracking of the samples in the Opaline River Laboratory. There are records of the physical data of each of the substects at various stages of observation. It's downright bone-chilling. Used to be a siren. I think it still is. Well, like, it's still a mermaid siren, like, but just simplified and zoomed in. But, like, it was, like, really more elaborate, back in the day. In other words, Lo Lear was also involved in the lab? Lo Lear must have been one of the insiders at the very least. Well, Hugh Moss. Okay, Hugh is the guy that we adopted. You flip through the data, and something catches your eye. This page has details about Hugh Moss's physical condition and other data. There's a red asterisk by his name. What does this mean? Why is Huey's name marked? Maybe there's something unique about Huey that warranted Lo Lear's attention. Maybe that's why there's a mark. Let's take the stuff back first. That should help us with our investigation. Okay, we're done with that. There doesn't seem to be any other clues in this room. Yeah. Let's get out of here first. After searching every corner of the place, you and Luke restore the place to its original state and leave. I feel like we found something, but we didn't. Hold on. What's wrong? Shh. There's someone in that corner. It. Luke! Follow them! Griffins were inspired by fossils? Ooh, yeah. That's cool. Yeah. It's so interesting to see, like, inspirations for, like, mythical creatures. And then you remember hallucinogens probably existed in medieval times, so that's how dragons were invented. U-boat. Stop at square of sorts. But you never thought that it'd be a school drill. Because we're Protoceratops. Ooh, cool. Ooh, yeah, it's because they had, like, beaks, right? I'm guessing. Yeah. Well, yeah, to be fair, like, dinosaurs are, like, descendants of birds, aren't they? High school girl. Done running yet? Tell me, why were you spying on us? I wasn't. I wanted to ask you the same thing. What were you doing in Loey's place? Chloe?
你认识萧
You
雨吗？
know Lo Lear?
我认不认识和你没有
That's
什
not
么
your
关系。
business.
你们还
You
没
haven't
回答我的
answered
问
my
题呢。
question yet.
你们跑到
What
萧
were
人
you
哥哥的
doing
房
in
子里做
Loe's
什么？
place? We... How should I put it? I can't tell her about the investigation. We were breaking and entering. Quick, just crack a bunch of jokes. Maybe she'll forget. Some people in Midges found cave bear fossils and thought they were dragon bones. Oh, yeah, to be fair, have you seen, like, a bear without fur? It looks really, really weird. Looks like a heckin' Wendigo. Hello. My name is Luke Pierce.
他是我的助手。
I'm a detective, and she's my assistant.
我们都是萧人的朋
We're
友。
Lo Lear's friends.
朋友，
Friends? Lies, he didn't have any friends.
没错，
That's right.
但这2天他
He's
突然失
been
去了
out of
联
touch
系，
lately.
我们有些担
We
心，
got a little
就过来
worried
看
about
看
him, so we came to see what was going on.
你
Are
你
you
说的是真的吗？
telling the truth?
当然，
Of course. Her big eyes move from side to side.
我不信，
I don't believe you.
除非你们能
Unless
经过我的测
you
试
can。pass my test. Your test?
没错，
Yes.
如果你们是萧
If
人
you
哥
two
哥的
are
朋友，
Loe's
那
friends,
就应该知道
then you
接下
should
来
know
几
the
个问
answers
题
to
的
my
答案。
questions.
但如果答不上来，那你
And
们就是
if you
骗人的
don't,。
我就要
then
叫
you're
警察了
lying and I'll call the police.
现在的年轻人警
It's a
惕性
good
很
thing to
强
be alert.
是好事。
怎么样？
Are
你
you
们
going
敢
to
接受挑
accept the
战吗？
challenge?
我们还有别的
Do
选择
we
吗
have？any other choice?
当然是接受了。
If not, we accept.
那好，
Okay.
第一个问题，
First
萧
question.
人哥哥最喜欢
Which
吃的
one
东
is
西
Loe's
是
favorite
泡面
food?
还是烤肉？
Instant noodles or kebab?
是这种
Seriously?
问题吗？
These kind of questions?
当然
Of
了，
course.
这才是能
This
够
is the
见证
best
友
way
谊
to
的最
prove
好问
friendship.
题。你们选哪个？
Which one is it? Well, he seems like a shut-in, because, you know, all the drug cooking and stuff, so I guess instant noodles. Plus, you can use, like, a Bunsen burner, or, wait, what was it called? You can use a Bunsen burner to prep instant noodles. Actually, I don't think I'd recommend that, though. Isn't it a gas flame? Instant noodles. I have no idea. Guess I'll just pick one. It's noodles. Funny thing is, I had some ramen earlier today and it was really great. From a traditional ramen shop. An actual legitimate one. And not like the instant stuff. It was good.
答对了。
Correct.
萧人哥哥说过，
Loey said that he had
泡面
tons
是
of
他小
instant
时候
noodles
吃
when
过
he was
最
a
多的
kid.
东西，
It was
也是
his
他最喜欢
favorite.
吃的东西。
Tons of instant noodles? Does that mean Lo Lear's family was struggling? No, they just really liked instant noodles.
第二个问题，
Second
你为
question.
什么放屁？
Which
和
book does he
10万个
like?
为什么？
Why
萧
fish
人哥哥
fart
喜欢看哪
or
个？
100,000 whys? Why do fish fart? I want to know. It probably is the second one, though. I have no idea. I guess I'll just pick one. Why fish fart?
答对了。
I'm on a roll today.
萧人哥哥说过，
It's a very
这本
interesting
书
book,
介绍的内容很
and
有意
he's
思
read it many
他反反
times.
复复看了很这么
So,
看，你们
you
确实
are
是萧人
Loe's
哥哥的朋
friends.
友。
Buoyancy? Wait, they fart to keep themselves buoyant? That's interesting. Also, that means the ocean is stinky. More reasons to not go into the ocean. You're gonna be surrounded by fish, piss, and fart. Of course. Why would we lie to you?
抱
Sorry.
歉，两位，
I didn't mean to
我
give
刚
you a
刚不是
hard
故意为
time.
难你们的，
It's just that Loida told me to call the police immediately if any strange people came knocking. If I was being rude to you, I apologize.
奇怪的人。
Strange people? Did he tell you anything else?
说了，
Yes.
你们想知道什
I'll
么？
tell you everything you want to
统统
know.
告诉你们
Dang, imagine if we got these questions wrong, unless there is no wrong answer. And she's just really bad at asking questions.
就当做是我的赔礼。
Consider it my amends. You and Luke glance at each other. What's your name?
我姓姚，你们
Mia.
叫我小姚就好了。
你跟萧人
How do you know so much about Lo Lear?
我跟萧人
Chloe and I were
之前就在
neighbors and we
同
grew
栋
up
楼里
together.
是从小一起长大的伙伴。
So it's not his sister unless they, like, adopted or something?
从很小的时候开始，
He's been my
他就是
idol
我的
since
偶
I was
像。
little. Idol. So does that mean Lou's older?
所以关于他的事情，
Anything you want to
问
know
我怎么
about him?
做
Ask me. That's great. We... Lo's request.
萧人除了让你放
What
手
else
之
did
外
Lo Lear say to you
还跟你说了
besides
什么？
asking you to call the police?
其他倒不是
He
很重
just
要。
mentioned that I should avoid
主要
talking
就
about how
是
he and
让
Laura
我少
Lear are
跟陌生
siblings
人
with
提起
strangers.
他和萧晴姐是姐弟的事情。
Laura Lear. I think that's new information. Is Lo Lear's sister named Laura Lear? Yeah, okay, that is. Wait. Is the special VIP client that Vin mentioned Laura Lear? Could it be the same person? Mia, how is Laura Lear's health?
一直都挺好的。
She's been
怎
well.
么了？
What's wrong? Nothing.
萧人说过
Did Lo Lear say
为什么不可以提到
why
他
we
姐姐？
shouldn't talk about his sister?
没有。
No.
我问他，
He
他
just
还让我
told me to
少
mind
管
my
闲
own
事。
business.
我是想不
I'm
明白，
confused.
虽然萧人哥哥
Chloe
和
and
萧
Laura are
晴姐
not
没有血缘
biologically
关系，
related,
但过去他们
but
关系
they
那么
used to
好
be，so close.
这到底是发生了什
What
么
the
事
heck is
情
going
啊？
on?
而且，
Also,
萧人哥哥这次
Chloe's
回来以
changed a
后
lot since he
性
came
格也
back.
变了很多。
Came back, so he left somewhere. He's changed a lot since he came back? Oh, okay. I don't know how efficient of a detective I am, but it's kind of funny for me to be like, oh, I'm thinking this, and then the game is also thinking this. Must mean I'm doing something right. Love's change. Yeah, how did he change and why did he come back? We'll ask those questions separately. Why do you say Lo Lear has changed a lot?
萧人哥哥以前性格
Lo
很好
used to
的，
be
又
very
温柔又
nice,
聪明，
gentle and
店子里
smart,
的人都夸他以后
and
一定有
everyone in
出
the
息。
yard loved him and thought he had a bright future.
可这次他
But
回
he
来
acts like a
以后，
whole different
像
person
变
after
了
he
一个
came
人
back
一
this
样。
time.
他不爱说
He's
话了，
so
人也
quiet
很
and
阴郁，
gloomy.
除了必要的
Unless
采
he
购
needs
之
to go
外，
out for grocery shopping,
他都把自己
he
关在
shuts
屋子里
himself
不
up
出
in the
来。
house and rarely comes out.
那他出门的
Is
时
there
候
any place where he
有
likes
什
to
么
hang
经常
out?
去的地方吗？
哦，对了，
Oh,
他
yeah.
经常去工业区
He
那边
often
的一
goes
家
to the
酒吧
bar in the
找
industrial
酒保
zone
聊
to talk
天
to the bartender.
那家酒吧
The
的
bar
名
is
字
called
叫
Legend. How do you know he goes to the bar?
就是
I
有
once
一次
followed
我
him
偷偷跟在
secretly.
他后面
I
看见
saw it
他
with my own 2 eyes. Hmm.
小姚，
Mia,
你刚刚说
you said that Lo
萧
Lear
人这
came
次
back
回
this
来
time.
这是什么意
What
思
does
啊？
that mean?
4年前，
Laura and
萧
Lo
晴
left
姐和
here
萧
and
人哥
moved
哥离开
downtown
这
4
里，
years
搬去了
ago.
市中心。
4 years
当时
ago.
他们说
I forget what the
是找
current
到了
year is,
新
so
的
I
营
don't
生
have proper time frame. He said it was because they found new jobs.
结果几个月
But a
之
few
前，
months
萧
ago,
人哥哥突然一个
Chloe
人
suddenly
回
came
来了。
back alone. That's suspicious. Alone? Didn't Laura Lear come back?
没有，我没
No,
见到他。
I didn't see her. So, where did Laura Lear go? Also, about the time they moved out. 4 years ago. That's 2026. 4 years ago? Okay, so the year is 2030.
那萧人搬回来的具体时间，你还记得吗？
That's in 7 years. Do you remember the exact time Lo Lear moved back?
我只有隐约的
Only
印象。
vaguely.
当时好
There
像
was
在
a bit
报道
of
一
news
个
about a case
搞
involving
什
a
么的女
female
记者的
journalist
冤
being
案。
wronged. Someone by the name of Kenders.
也许你们可以查一查
Maybe
这
you
个
can
事件
change the exact date of that case. Could it be Jasmine Kenderis? So, Lear came back after the Opaline River laboratory was destroyed in the fire? Or did he cause it? Interesting.
你们还有什么想知道的吗？
Anything else you want to know? That's all. Thank you. Luke, what's the plan? Well, let's go to that bar and find the bartender. Okay, Lowe's request. Oh, okay. Wow, we're almost done with this. 64%. Okay, this is not as bad as I thought it would be. It's just confusing and daunting and like, I don't know. But it's actually pretty fun and concise. But I'm getting into it now. I'm getting into the whole connect the dots. Make a funny picture. But yeah. Hopefully the story isn't too hard to follow, because I know we took a very big break from Tears of Themis for a while. Oh god, it's Mr. Big Shot. You and Luke come all the way to the Golden Beach Industrial Zone and find the bar where Lear used to go. It's still early, so there aren't many customers. The bartender is surprised to see you two, but his surprise is soon replaced with a polite smile.
两位好，
Hello.
是第一次来我们店吗？
First time here?
想喝点什么？
What would you
叫我
like to
推荐吗
drink? We...
哦，
Yeah,
我们第一次来，
first time. There's dust on my screen. Don't you ever notice that whenever there's dust on your computer screen, it's always on a character's face? So whenever you have to wipe the dust off, it's almost like you're like brushing it off their cheek or something. Luke interrupts you before you can finish. Pry words out of the bartender's mouth, you stay quiet.
麻烦给我们推荐两位。
I'd like to have two of your most expensive drinks here.
哦，
Huh?
当然没问题。
One moment, please. Freezes for a moment.
两位是别的区域来
Are
的观
you
光客
here
吧？
for tourism? Probably impressed by Luke's wealth, the bartender starts talking enthusiastically to the two of you as soon as you sit down at the bar. Yes, I heard there are a lot of popular restaurants and bars here, so I thought I'd come and check them out. How can you tell that we're tourists?
直觉罢了。
It's
来
just
我
a
这里的
hunch.
客人各式各样，
I get a
数
lot
量
of
不少
different kinds of
只要
customers
可以
here.
掩饰，我都能
As
分
long
辨
as they don't deliberately hide it, I can easily see the purpose of their visit.
你这边生意怎么样？
How's the business here?
马马虎虎吧。
Just enough to survive.
这年头，生意
Business
难
is
做，
hard these
基
days.
本就是靠那两三个照
Luckily,
顾生意的
we've
熟
got
客
a。few regulars. Man,
除了
that's a
熟
mood.
客，很少会有其他人
How
来。
about customers other than regulars? Oh, nice. Luke, I see what you're doing. Big brain. Luke tentatively asks the bartender.
偶尔会有在工业区做生
We've
意的
got
人来逛逛，
businessmen from the industrial
但要
district
说像你这
occasionally.
种特意观光的客人，
Not many
还真是
tourists.
不多。
That's in the middle of a sentence.
不过说起来，这几
Actually,
个月倒是有个年
there's
轻
a
小伙
young
子
man
过
who's
来
been coming here a lot in the past few months.
那人挺奇怪的，
He's
长相
quite
挺清秀，
strange.
人却很阴郁。
He's good looking, but very gloomy.
他经常选在
He's
墙角旁
kinda
坐
hot, but a little
对着
emo.
pad 一坐就是一天。
He always sits in the corner and looks at the tablet as He always sits in his emo little corner and broods at his tablet the entire time.
我跟他打招呼，他也
He
不怎
doesn't
么搭
really
理人。
respond to my greetings. I tried to give him my phone number one time. He just ignored it. He used it as a napkin. A lonely youth suddenly showing up in the bar. Man, Lear / bartender is my favorite ship. These clues seem to fit the person you've been looking for. Have you had any conversations with him?
聊，
Of
我可想
course.
和客人聊天了。
I love chatting with customers. That one especially.
对了，
Oh, let
有
me
件
tell
事
you
挺
something
滑稽的。
funny.
他跟
He
我说
told me
让我
to
叫他
call
小
him by
人就
his
好。
nickname, Lowly.
怎么会有这么奇怪的名字？
What a weird nickname. I'm not saying that when we... Low Lear. Exchange glance with Luke.
哎，小哥，
What do you two usually talk about?
也没什么，
Nothing
就是
really.
跟现在这样
Just
聊聊家
some
常
small
聊一
talk
下
to
气
liven
氛
up the atmosphere.
不过他这
He
个人不
doesn't
怎么
really
接
like
话
to talk about
也不
himself
愿意
or
透露自己
chat.
的事
Most of the
大部分
time,
时间
I'm the
都
one
是
who
我
gets
在
the
倾心找话
conversation
题。
going. Has he been
来
here
过，
lately?
昨晚上他就来了。
He was here last night. And stayed the entire night.
他来这里做什么？
What was he doing here? Me,
没做什么，就是跟
just
一个男人
drinking.
在我这里喝了不少
He
酒。
had a lot with a guy. Oh,
那个男人走后，
when
他有
that
点
guy
醉了，
left,
还
it was
拉着我
my
说了不少
opportunity. Wow. Oh God. I'm holding on to this bit longer than I should. When that guy left, he was a little drunk and he dragged me into a long talk. What did he say?
其他
I
的我
don't
都不太
really
记得了，
remember.
但是有
But
两句
there
话
was
他
some
来来
words
回
that
回
he
的一
kept
直在重复。
repeating.
什么话？
总算弄到了
Finally got the
登上
ticket
普
to
路号的船票
Pluto.
终于到手了，
Ooh, what was that?
我一定会成
I'll
功
make
的
it.
我一定会
I'm
成
sure
功
I
的。
will. Ticket? Pluto? Isn't that the ship Tyson Turner boarded? Wait, ship? Oh no. Are we gonna have to fight the boss on a giant cruise ship? We went from Breaking Bad to Persona 5 real quickly. You and Luke both lapse into a moment of silence. As the investigation progresses, more and more mysteries are revealed.
两位怎么了？怎么都不
What's
说话？
wrong? Why are you two so quiet all of a sudden?
哦，没什么。
Nothing.
我就
I
是想
was
到时
just
间不早
thinking we
了
should，probably
我们
leave
差不多
soon.
该回去了。
It's getting late.
你说呢？
Hey, what do you think? Agreed. I've got things to do. I had a great time today. Thank you. After paying the bill, you both leave the bar like two ordinary customers. That was a really good play by Luke. You know, casually, like, getting the bartender to spill information. Neither you stop. Nose around.
这么看，
So,
我们已知的鲛人最
Lear's
后的
last
行动轨
whereabouts
迹
was in the bar to get a
就是来
ticket
这
to
里
board
购
the
买了一
Pluto?
张登上普路号的船。
Was he planning to sail on a cruise ship?
或许是吧，
It appears so.
我会再去查一查
I'll
他的
keep
行动，
investigating his whereabouts and see
顺
what's
便
with
也
that
查一下
ticket.
那张船票。不过这些调查就
It'll
比
be
较
much
危
more
险，
dangerous.
我不建议
I
你掺和
think
进
you better
来。
not get involved.
所以，
I understand. I'll stay out of it.
那你接下来想做
What's
什
your
么？
next move? I want to update everyone on the information we've gathered. I'm a little concerned about Lo Lear's sister having the same name as that particular patient. That you type a message on your phone and send. Great. I'm just about to meet Laura Lear at the Stellis Public Hospital. Do you want to join me? Why did you text that? This is a text message. Why did you put 3 ellipses on a text message? Unless you're trying to be sus. Anyways, he is the sussy doctor. But yeah. Okay, good, fine. I admit I was wrong. This isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Or wait, no, yeah, I saw the progress bar, but I didn't know it would fill up this quickly. Because, yeah, we are pretty blazing through it. I mean, it's almost been 2 hours. Oh, wait, actually, I should run an ad break so we don't get interrupted. So, yeah, see y'all on the flip side. Sorry. Sorry about the ad. But, yeah. I downloaded this Tears of Themis wallpaper because I needed something to cover up the massive void of black space. Food time. Ooh, nice. Enjoy your noms, Crispy Chop Shop Kid.
something just fall? Oh. I think my tape fell. Oops. Oh well, I'll worry about that later. Let me check. Okay, we got quite a few raid targets. If we end up finishing earlier than expected. But yeah, I'm guessing, like, if they want to, like, info dump, but, like, not have a full-on story, then this is what they're gonna do. So yeah, I don't mind this. I don't mind this. I wouldn't mind if they did it again. I take back, I retract my statement. It's okay, you can do this again if you need to. Yeah, because not every story needs to have, like, a chapter-by-chapter thing, like, format to get the story across. Yeah, so sometimes you just need to, like, tell people, oh, hey, there's this, there's this. This is where people are right now. Oh, yeah, especially since, like, a lot of the stories, or, like, some of the past stories seemed like separate cases, but now they're all, like, interwoven. We're realizing that the spider's web is now intertwined. Pretend that analogy sounded clever. Do it. Okay, almost done with the ad. I have an idea, though. Okay. Okay, ad break should be done? Yeah, go enjoy your Nom's Crispy Chop Shot, kid. Right. If you come back, tell me what you got. Okay, I have an idea. So, like, the screen isn't as empty. Taco? Ooh, nice. I should have gotten some Taco Bell while I was out. Okay, this, so make it easier to people to see the text. And to, you know, fill in the empty space. Dr. Richter, sorry to keep you waiting.
也没有很久。
Ooh, oh nice, you're having Taco Bell? That's cool. Yeah. I like quesadillas. They're nice and cheesy. It's alright. I was not waiting long. Finn smiles and nods at you. Behind him, there are 2 long rows of wards. According to the hospital record, Laura Lear is staying in 603, which is on the top floor of the inpatient unit. Inpatient? This floor is obviously much quieter. As I recall, Laura Lear has stage 3 lung cancer. It isn't a common disease, so why is she placed in such an isolated area? Oh, no Baja Blast. Ah, dang. Is it because she's very sick?
有这种可能。
That is possible.
不过这种安排
But still,
很可能是故意的。
it is probably an intentional arrangement. Vin looks around, but there's blah blah blah.
互相串门打气，
Patients
交流
with
治疗
serious
经验。
illnesses often
这
cheer
种
each
情
other
况
on and
常
exchange
常
their
会发生
treatment
在身患重疾的
experiences.
病友之间。但如果被安排在
Once
这
they're
里，
placed here,
估计除
it
了
would
值
be
班的
hard
医
for
生
them
与
to
护士
contact
之
with
外，
anyone other than the
就很难
doctors
再
and
与其
nurses
他
on
人发生
duty.
接触了。
If it's an intentional arrangement, it means that Laura Lear's illness may have something for us to dig into. He wants to look around. Also, her sharing the same name as Lo Lear's sister should not be as simple as a coincidence. According to Mia, Lo Lear's sister has always been in good health,
So, I wonder... Ooh. If they're really the same person. If they are, then there's a lot to be discovered. In the series of events that have happened to the siblings...
我认同你的猜测。
Wait.
但这些要等我们接触过
That was a
相同的人之后
continuation.
才能做判断了。
Not a run-on sentence. I agree. But I'll hold my judgment until we meet with Laura Lear. Caretaker. Can we award? Also, yeah. Is this better for everyone? Most available in store all year round? What, you mean at like a regular convenience store, or... Because isn't it always in Taco Bell, or does it have like limited rotations? That kind of sucks then, if that's the case. Yeah, wait. Yep, to it has limited rotations? Sorry. Oh, okay, regular store. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that is true. It is weird how they have like a store exclusive Mountain Dew flavor. It's like a store exclusive amiibo. You can only get the Shulk amiibo at Target, and there's no Targets in Canada. So you couldn't get the Shulk amiibo.
你们是肖小姐的什么人？
What are your relationships with Miss Leah?
我们是海奥森体检中心的
We're
工作
from
人员，
Harrison Medical
主要负责
Center,
对过往的客户
and
进
we're
行
here
定期
on
回
regular
访。
visits to our former clients.
听说肖小姐因患
We
病
heard that Miss
正在
Leah
接
was
受
in
住
the
院治疗，
hospital,
便想来
so
探望
we
一
wanted
下
to。pay her a visit
也想
and
提供
see
一
if
些
she
帮
needed
助。
any help.
体检
Medical
中心
center. She mutters the words.
抱歉啊，
Sorry.
肖小姐刚
Miss
做完治
Leah's
疗
just
需要
finished
静
a
养
treatment and
暂
she
时
needs
不方
rest.
便见客。
She can't meet anyone for the time being. Also, I don't know why I settled on this voice.
两位的好意
I'll
我
pass
代
his
为转达
sentiments
的。
along.
今天提前
Please,
请回
let
吧
her rest. We can wait for her. Harrison Medical Center always puts our clients first. Especially when it comes to testing things. After hearing your words, Vin speaks again with a scrutinizing gaze.
不过，我
If
没
I
记错的
remember
话，
correctly,
护工的职责是对
caregiver's
患者
duty
进
is to
行日常
provide
护理。
daily care to the patients.
至于要不要
As
见
for
客，
whether or not she
难
wants
道
to
不该
meet
先向
us,
本人确认
should
一
you
下
not
吗？
check with her?
啊，抱歉，
My
我知道
bad.
肖小姐可
I
能
was
睡
thinking
着
that
了
Miss Lear might have fallen
所以才
asleep.
哎，那个
Well,
那
I'll
我
go
先
ask
去
her.
看看，两位稍等
Please,
啊。
wait here for a moment. Go ahead and look at him.
放心，
Do
我们会
not
很安
worry.
静的。
You'll be quiet.
两位请进吧。
Come in, please. A wig.
哎，肖小姐，
Miss
还是
Lear,
好好休息
you
吧，
need a good
别太劳
rest.
累了。
And don't work too hard. There seems to be used to it. She watches the caregiver throw the paper and pencil in the trash before turning to look at you.
这二位是
Oof. Oh no. Yeah, she does not look good. You two are...
我们是体检中心的
We're
医
from
生，
Harrison Medical
想
Center.
了解一下肖小姐最
And
近的
we're
身
here
体
to
状
check out
况，
how you were
做
doing.
一个回访。
这样啊。
Okay. Laura Lear coughs after just a few words. I thought you were...
我
Man.
还以为来的人会是
Wow, of all the times for my cough to like go away, it has to be the day before I voice a sick coughing person. Damn. I'm happy I recovered, but like talk about mild inconveniences.
肖小姐，
Miss Leah. Miss Lear,
肖小姐，
do
你
you
认识我
know
们体检
Dr.
中心的
Lo
肖
Lear
人
from
医
our
生吗
medical center?
肖
Dr.
人。
Lo Lear? No, I don't.
哦，
Really?
可他之前一
He
直
was
在
in
负责
charge of the
VIP 客
medical
户的体检
services
室
for our VIP
肖
clients.
小姐难道没有
Have
见
you
过他吗？
never seen him before?
只
Maybe
见过那2次而已。
twice.
是吗？那可惜了。
That's too bad.
可惜。
Bad? Well,
肖医生这
we've
几天
lost
突然失去
contact
了
with him
联系。
lately.
我还
I
想
was
着
thinking that maybe
或
you
许
would
肖
know
小姐你
something.
会知道一些线索。
失联？
Lost
怎么
contact?
会这样？
How did this happen?
你们找到他了吗？
You found
他
him
为什
yet?
么会失联？
How did he go missing? He... Perhaps because of the overwhelming emotional upset. Yeah. Face turns red. Miss Lear, are you alright?
我没事。
I'm okay. She needs to rest. You should leave. Character asks both of you to leave.
好，
Okay.
那我们就不打扰。
Sorry for bothering you.
肖小姐记不
Take
住
care,
身体。
Miss Lear. I was right. She is Lo Lear's sister. Her reactions were way unusual. Sister.
不仅仅
Not
是
only
她，
her,
还有那名
but
护
also
工。
the caregiver.
与其说是在照顾肖
She's
小姐的日常
supervising her
起
every
居，
move rather than
倒不
taking
如
care
说是
of
在
her.
监管她的一举一动。
That means there's something wrong with Laura Lear's illness. Dr. Richter, should we find someone else and confirm the details?
当然，
Sure.
你想找谁？
Who do you want to talk to? When we came in, I saw a nurse at the duty desk. Maybe we can try asking her. Nurse. Hello. Excuse me. Has anyone else visited the patient in Ward 603 recently?
你们不是刚探望了肖小
Didn't
姐
you
吗？
just visit
为
Miss
什么不
Lear?
问她本人呢？
Why didn't you ask her yourselves?
刚才走的
Sorry.
就忘记问了。
We were in a hurry and forgot to ask her about it.
现在肖小姐已
Miss
经
Lear
休
is
息了，
resting at the
突
moment,
然折返回去
so，the caregiver will
那位
probably
护
shut
工
us
大概
out
是
if we
不
go
会放我们
back.
进去的。
也是，
True.
那位护工可严格
That
了，
caregiver is kind of a bitch. I mean, very strict.
别说是你们
Not，just to
就
you,
连我们
but
平时的治
we
疗
also
工
have to
作
inform
都
her
得
of the
先向她
treatment we're
指
going
挥
to
一
give
遍，
Miss Lear.
而且她每次
And
都要
every
站在
time
旁
she'd
边
stand
监督，
by and
搞得
supervise
像
us
是
as
我
if
们要
we
害
could
人
harm
似
Miss
的。
Lear. She was being that careful?
可不是嘛？
No
但是
doubt.
反过来想想，
But
这也不是
on
坏
the
事。
other hand, that's not a bad thing.
这几年下来，
No one has
都
visited
没
Miss
见别人来探
Lear
望
for
过肖小姐。
years.
身边
A
的护
careful
工小心
caregiver
谨
is
慎
better than a
些，总
perfunctory
比那
one.
些敷衍了事的要强。
一个人无依无
Alone
靠
and。with no one to turn to.
肖小姐在治疗期
Did
间，
Miss Lear have any
经济上可有遇到
financial
困难。
difficulties during her treatment?
也不能说完全是
I
无依无
wouldn't
靠
say
吧，
she has one
至
to
少她
turn
的住院
to,
费
no
用
one to
一直
turn
有人
to.
在按时缴纳。
After all, someone has taken care of her hospital fees on time.
至于是谁，
But
那
I
我就
don't know
不知
who
道
it
了。
is. Okay, it could be your brother. Nurse? Do I have to... have to go again? Do you remember when Miss Lear started her hospitalization?
她在我轮值到这里
It
不久
was
后就住院了，
2027.
这个我记得很清楚。
Shortly after I
是
came here.
2027年，
I remember it clearly. Is there some particular reason why it sticks in your mind?
那当然了。
Of course.
她当时被
She
送来
was
的时候
seriously
病
ill
情已
when
经
she
非
was
常
brought
严
in.
重了。我们也不知
We
道
all
她
wondered
年
why
纪
such a
轻
young
轻，为
woman's
什么会恶
condition
化
had
成这样？
deteriorated so
连院
much.
里最权威的专
Even
家
our most
之前会诊
experienced
时
experts
都
were
有些吃惊。
surprised.
后来一问才
We
知道，
found out later
她
that
之
she'd
前
been
都在
treated
北
in a
区的一
private
家私
clinic
人
in
诊所
northern
就医，
Stellis.
估计那里
I
也没好
guess
好
they
给
didn't
她
give her
治，
proper
拖
treatment.
着拖着就成这样。
That's why her condition got so bad day after day.
我是不是说的太多
Am
了？
I talking too much?
你还记得那
Do
家诊
you
所叫
remember
什
the
么名
name
字
of the
吗？
clinic?
之
I
前听治
heard
疗
our
医生提起
consulting
过，
doctor
好像
mention
是
it
叫
once.
什么人的诊
It
所。
was called Broad something.
普仁诊所。
Broad Care Clinic. There's a clinic by this name in North Stellis.
对，
Yes,
是叫这个名
that's
字
the name.
你们问这个做
Why
什
do
么？
you want to know?
毕竟是负责过的客
After
户，
all, she
自
was a
然也想
client
尽
of
可
our
能的对
center,
她进行帮助。
so I would like to help her as much as possible. Thank you. Please, take care of Miss Lear. I'll see you.
接下来，
Can I
估计还得
trouble
辛
you
苦
to go
你
to
和我去
Broadcare
一趟那
Clinic
家
with
博
me?
人诊所了。
It would be my pleasure, Dr. Richter. Laura Lear doesn't seem to be short of money, so it's a bit strange that she would choose such an unknown private clinic for her medical treatment. Generally,
一般而言，
those who choose to go to private clinics
而
regardless of
选择这
medical
种私人诊所
conditions
的，
are for
都是为了他的保护。
confidentiality.
待会儿严队应该也会到场。
Captain
我们
Morgan
先过
will
去
be
和
there
他
as
会
well.
合吧。
Let's go over and meet him. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Where do we gotta go? North Stellis. Broadcare Clinic is a privately owned clinic. Accompanied by Darius, you and Vin get into the clinic easily enough.
情况我大致都了解。
I've got the big
你们接下
picture.
来准备怎么做？
What are you going to do?
我想就萧晴的病
I
情
would like to ask the doctors in the
询问一下
clinic
诊所
about
里的
Laura
医
Lear's
生。
condition. But just in case, could you get a copy of Laura Lear's medical record from the clinic?
明白了，
No
那我们
problem.
分头行动吧。
Let's split up.
Clinic doctor. Doctor.
看病的是你们中间的哪一位？
Which one of you needs to see the doctor? Not us. We're here to ask you about something.
打听是
You want to ask me about something? Who are you?
你别紧张，
Don't
我
worry.
们不是什么
We're
坏人。
not bad people.
我和你一
I'm
样，
also
也是一
I'm
名医
also a
生。
doctor, and she is
至于他，
my
是我的合
partner.
伙人。我听说你的这
I
家私
heard
人
that
诊
your
所效
clinic
应
is
很
doing
好，
really well,
所以就想
so
来向
I
您请教
thought
一些
I'd
经
come
验。
and ask for advice.
哦，
I see. He buys it.
那
Yeah,
我
we
就
don't
回
really
去
need
拿
that
纸条
text
一下就
box.
好了
Like, it ruins the flow of the story if you're, like, constantly interrupting and, like, oh, he fell for it. Got him. Okay. I'll do you a favor. What's the condition? Hospital qualification? Sorry to be abrupt, but did you have your qualifications vetted before opening the clinic?
你看不出来？
Can't you tell?
警察都来
The
了，
fact that I
我
can
还
sit
能
here
替地
calmly
休
when the
闲地坐着
police are here
这难道
means
还
that
不
my
代表
clinic
我们
is
诊
super
所的资质
qualified.
过硬？
Also, new music. I don't think we've listened to this before. Oh. Doctor, could you do a checkup for me? I'm worried about my health lately. Oh, funny thing is, I did like a checkup and a blood test recently. Apparently, I have high hemoglobins, which isn't that bad, but like, it means I have too much blood. So basically, I gotta hang out with more vampires more often.
你的话，
Let's see.
印堂发黑
Judging from your
面色
dark
不佳
forehead and pale
并且
face,
恐怕
I'm
有
afraid
血
you'll
光
suffer a
之灾
misfortune in the near future.
你在胡说什么？
What are you talking about? I'm
我
just
就是
talking
在胡说
nonsense.
两位都没
Neither
挂
of you is
号
registered,
我们之间的医
so
患
there's no
关系自然
doctor-patient
还没建立
relationship between
我不就
us.
只能胡说了吗？
Never mind. Do you remember a patient named Laura Lear? She has stage 3 lung cancer and has been treated here before.
你说萧晴
Laura Lear.
是这两个
Is
字吗？
this how it's spelled? Yes. What's wrong? Do you remember her? If we're talking about the same person, I don't remember her having been diagnosed with lung cancer. She showed no signs of it. At least, not when she came here.
你确定吗？
Are you sure?
萧晴上次来应该是
Laura
几年
Lear's
前的
last
事。
visit here was several
光凭
years
回忆
ago.
或许
The
会出现
memory
偏
could be
差。
off.
不可能。
Not my memory. I love every object and every patient in this clinic so much that my memory would never be wrong. Do not underestimate me. Laura Lear came to the clinic a few times for minor illnesses. If her condition has really progressed to that extent now, there's no way I couldn't see any signs at the time.
不可能啊！
This is impossible. Investigation results. What you got? Captain Morgan, did you get the medical record?
拿到了，你们
Yes.
确认一下吧。
Check it out.
Do I have to read it? The contents are not much different from what the doctor said. How could this be? That means Laura Lear...
他说不定
She may
真的
just
像
be as
昨晚
Martin
之前说的一
speculated.
样。
So, Dr. Richter, what should we do now?
明天老时间老地
Let
方，
us meet up tomorrow.
我们5个人再聚一次
Same。time, same place. 5 of us.
是时候
It's time to combine all the
整合一下各自的
information
信
we've
息了。
obtained. Okay. I think we're almost done with this. Hey, Luke's here. You're all here. Sorry, I'm late.
别紧张，
No worries.
只是我们来探
We
险
got
而
here
已。
too early.
没错，
Exactly.
你的时间刚刚好。
You're right on time.
好了，
Okay,
先到这里为止。
enough of the small talk. Hey, thanks for the hydrate gotcha, and congrats on the ah. It's in the hydrate gotcha because it's a water type. Also, yeah, I've been thinking of making like a song gotcha. But it's not just gonna be like a song. It's gonna have like a clip associated with it too, like that scene from Madagascar 2 where the penguins like run over an old lady while playing a song. It's gonna be like that. So it is gonna be like the hydrate gotcha, basically, but you know, for music, focused on music. Okay. Is she dead? No. And the fact that Rico or whoever was on the pedal just immediately steps on it, floors it right into that ground. Oi! Okay, enough of the small talk.
事不宜迟，
Let's get
我
to
们
the
赶紧开始讨论
business.
吧。
Okay. Who wants to start first?
那我先来。
I'll start. Alright, let's start.
我们去看守所询问了杭家
fuck
河，他提供了不少信息，其中最主要的
Clears his throat, and then he clears his throat. We went to the detention. We went to the detention center to meet with Irene Burke, and she provided quite a bit of information, including.
就是
Granny
红
was a
河实验室的
menace.
问题。
Right. I feel like Granny was a prototype for like the villain in the third movie. But yeah, I feel like they'd be very good friends. Opaline River Laboratory.
是我潜入过的
The
那间
lab
实
I
验室，
infiltrated?
他怎么了？
What about it?
按照杭家河的说
According to
法，
Irene
红河
Burke,
实验室是
Opaline
秦
River
善在
Laboratory
2027
was
年
founded
成
by
立
Tyson Turner
是
in
用以研制长
2027,
生不老药的器
focusing on developing mortality drugs.
每隔一个季度，他就会
Every other
乘坐一艘
quarter,
名为普路
would
号的
sail
游
on
轮
a
出
cruise
海，
ship called Pluto
去采购原
to
料
source
和
raw
解密。
materials and recruit talents. Earlier this year, Opaline River Laboratory was shut down once. Tyson Turner reopened it to develop a drug to treat cancer. Well, the rest is history. The lab was burnt to the ground. Did Irene Burke provide an inside look? The lab was personally led by Tyson Turner. Only he and the researchers of the lab know the situation inside. Same with Hyerson Medical Center. I couldn't get any inside information. So if you want more information about these two places, the most direct way is to find the insiders? Speaking of Opaline River Laboratory, Lo Lear may be the right person for the job. When we were searching Lo Lear's room, we found sample follow-up data from Opaline River Laboratory. That's not something anyone can get their hands on. There's a good chance he worked at the lab. Great. We found our target. We found Jovi Vance in South Themis, and obtained Simon Bloodworth's belongings from him. As we suspected, Tyson Turner mixed the toxic substance into 3 specific production lines. I cross-referenced the employees who showed anomalies and those involved in the cases. They all had access to the 3 production lines. According to Simon Bloodworth and Jovi Vance, the effects of this illegal substance are very similar to those of NXX. I've sent the remaining samples of the substance to a professional testing center. I'll keep you all informed of any news. Luke, how's the investigation into Lo Lear progressing? As I expected, Lo Lear is an unregistered person. He has a sister not related by blood, Laura Lear, who happens to be... Luke looks at Vin. Indeed. She's the same person as the special patient. Based on her stay in the hospital, I believe she's being watched by her caretaker. For some reason, she's either unwilling or unable to speak about her relationship with Lo Lear. Also, our suspicion about her illness is probably correct. If that's the case, then how did Laura Lear come into contact with NXX? Could it be from Laura Lear? I found research notes on NXX in his home. But based on the information we got, their relationship isn't bad. I can't figure out Lo Lear's motive for exposing his sister to NXX. That's why we need to confirm it with Lo Lear. Those who know him mentioned that Lo Lear is now very depressed, which is completely different from before. Maybe guilt. I think something's happened to him. Okay, so finding Lo Lear is our top priority right now. Luke, any discovery on Lo Lear's last whereabouts before he disappeared? Yes. The last time he showed up at Stella's was the day the bartender saw him. After that, he boarded the Pluto. Pluto? Isn't that the cruise ship Tyson Turner took? Rumor has it that people can get anything they want when they're on the Pluto. Seriously? Yes. It's all very mysterious. After all, this is the cruise ship through which Tyson Turner makes his purchases and recruits talents. Well, it would be a shame if we didn't get on board and do a bit of investigation, wouldn't it? Hey, are we gonna do a spy mission? Exactly. Do you wanna go? Miss, do you want to go on a luxury cruise with me? God fucking damn it. Huh? Before you can say anything, Luke responds to Marius. Marius, as CEO of PAX, you must have tons of business to handle every day. I'm sure you don't have time for a cruise. Hey, if you want to go, I can accompany you. I'll protect you. I haven't used any of the annual leave this year, so I can go with you if you want. I promise you that I'd accompany you to do something you want to do. I think this is a good opportunity. How did we get to this topic? I do apologize, but besides myself, I'm afraid that none of you have the opportunity to accompany her to the Pluto. Vin, what do you mean by that? Pluto, being a top-class cruise ship, has an unwritten rule that only guests with an invitation are allowed on board. And I... a gold-trimmed envelope, because of course, have received an invitation. Okay, wait, so did we do it? Okay. So that was basically just like a teaser for what's to come. But yeah, if that's it, then that wasn't so bad. Bloom of Sorrow, oh no. Okay, that was not bad at all. Yeah, I admit I was wrong. We did it. Yeah, we made it through. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. I actually enjoyed it. So yeah, that is like a brief intermission slash prelude to like the upcoming story. But that did like give us some important information. It's a good story to come back to, I guess. What the? Wait, what is this? Oh. Whoops. But yeah, I didn't have a backup plan. Oh wait, we can level up the cards. Oh right, I can show you guys all the Halloween MR cards from this year. Of course we got this fucking jerk. Of course he's a dragon and stupid gold coins and pants and his tail. God, I hate him so much. This mermaid doesn't look so little. In fact, he looks rather pissed. Oh my god, look at his fingernails. Damn, yeah, the animation on these cards is like really nice. Well, like the coloring. Oh no. Oh, his seashell is glowing. Don't look at it. It's hypnosis. It's a siren. Don't fall for it. He's gonna drown you. Yes. If I had $1 for every time Artem's butt was on screen, I'd have $2. Man is showcasing his entire deer butt for an audience. He's a satyr. Wait, what? Oh. Sir, why do you have blood on your cheek? Oh, yeah, centaur. Sorry, yeah. This guy's a... The only difference is he has wings. And oh, wow, he has crow's feet. I'm pretty sure that's an insult in some way. I don't know what it means. Harpy. I don't think so. Maybe.
I think it's a different kind, because, like, he's a raven. You. But, yeah. That's it. I don't want to start on the new story. Well, But yeah, I enjoyed this. I am now back in the rhythm of playing this game. So expect this to be in the regular rotation of streams.
41 megabyte, what the fuck?
Don't look at that.
Tears of Themis.
Stop it! Okay, fine, I'll download it off screen. You're being so unreasonable.
Tears of Themis.
A lot of data. Yeah, fun fact, my PC is almost out of space. Ugh, I can get rid of the shitty shooter game that I installed. Wait, we raided Mixie last time, didn't we? I think we did. Yeah, oh yeah, I think we did. Because last time we fought Beelzebub and he was naked. Wait, no, last time we did A3. What am I saying? Last time we did A3, but, who did we raid after? I don't remember. Oh my gosh. I'm so inconsistent. I'm so bad. I wanted to raid... Mochi Debbie, but they're on a Be Right Back screen right now. Let's see... I think we raided Mixie last time. Or, well, to my memory. AK Electric Effect is playing Cassette Beast, but that's a game that I wanted. Looked interesting. Also, we have to come up with a raid phrase. Damn, I hate it when the ship just manifests in front of me. What's a good raid phrase? Mario, stop staring into my soul. We're going on a ship. I'm on a boat. All aboard the Plotch. Nah. That doesn't work. Oh. All aboard the SS Intermission. Ship is about to go down. Wait, hold on. To, you know. I misspelled down. That's not how you spell down, you silly. Anyways, that'll be our raid phrase for tonight. oh, now I'm coughing. Now that the sick character is no longer on screen, I have to go. Okay, yeah, I'm at a loss. Three hours. Aw, dang. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just gonna call it here. I'm not gonna raid. So, yeah. Thank you, anyone who hung out, chatted, and even lurked. I sincerely appreciate it, and all y'all support. Yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this, revisit back to Tears of Themis. In hindsight, this is a bit of a recap episode of, like, all the things that are happening and / important people. So yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing the story. I've been looking forward to continuing the story, I just didn't know how much progress we could make. But yeah, expect another stream this week. Maybe Thursday or Friday. And it will be Pokemon Colosseum. Well, I don't. Oh, she's doing gacha pulls. We've been having a lot of good luck on the Discord server. So yeah, let's send Mochi Debbie some love. Okay, I found a raid target. She's back from intermission. I mean break. How do I spell it? Okay. So yeah, copy paste the raid phrase if you so wish. Make sure to go get some rest and flop like a fish. I don't know. Good night, everyone. Good night, everybody. Bye bye, yo. Stay cute, stay comfy, but most importantly, stay chaotic. I'll see you all on the flip side. Also, I don't know if we got any new folks here. There we go. That was delayed a bit. But yeah. Bori.